Alrighty, hello guys, this is Super Koopa, and welcome back to another awesome week of Miiverse posts from Masahiro Sakurai. And I'm very excited for this week because we had a really good week. I didn't expect it to be this good, but from the beginning of the week I could tell that this was going to be a really good week. And he really hasn't gimped us yet. On a picture recently, so, I mean, the last GIMP we got was a long time ago, probably since Diddy Kong was confirmed. I mean, that's not really, it wasn't even a GIMP, because it was a new character, confirmed, but I'm really excited to talk about this, so I'm gonna get right into it. So, day one, we have a new picture of the Gerudo Valley stage, and here we see two creepy-looking grannies. And Sakurai even says this in his post. It says, "Pick of the day. The twin grannies, Kotaki and Koumi, appear in Gerudo Valley. They're definitely up to no good." So, this is an enemy from Ocarina of Time. This is from the Spirit Temple, I believe. It's the last temple you actually visit before you fight Ganondorf. I think it's called the Spirit Temple. Yeah, these were the final boss, and they're called Twin Rova. Now, these are actually said to be Ganondorf's mothers. I don't know how that makes any sense, but do you think this maybe could mean that Ganondorf is in it? I don't really think that this is a hint at all, but since this is kind of like Ganondorf's stage, kind of like Gerudo Valley, he's the Gerudo King, I think this could mean that Ganondorf is coming back. So that's not really even the point here, because this is a cool picture. Now, before we were always wondering, why is there fire on the Gerudo Valley stage? And here's a picture now. There's been fire on the stage and it causes the bridge to collapse. Now, my theory was that it's taking place in sometime between the 7 years when Link grew older, and in Ocarina of Time, Link, he grew older when he entered the Sacred Realm after he, played that Song of Time in the Temple of Time, and he grew from young Link to 18-year-old Link. So I think he was 11 at the time, and he grew 7 years, so, I thought that it would be kind of like when you're playing on it, the 7 years would go by and the bridge would collapse, because when he comes to this place as young Link, the bridge is broken, I believe, but it's when you come here as adult Link, the bridge is broken, but when you come as young Link, the bridge is fixed. So I thought that maybe it would be a reference to that, but it's actually not, because we see here that, Kotaki and Koumi are here, and they'll probably send the fire, which makes the bridge collapse. I'm not exactly sure how this will work yet, but I think this is really cool. So, this is pretty much another stage hazard. We have quite a few confirmed now. We have the Yellow Devil, we have Veridi, the Goddess of Nature, on the Kid Icarus Uprising stage for the 3DS, and here's another 3DS kind of like boss. So, what does this mean for other stages? Other stages could have these bosses. We have Ridley so far, even though people are totally against Ridley being a stage hazard, but you know what, guys, it's gonna happen, sorry. But I'm thinking that this could mean that other stages could have stage hazards as well, like the Punch-Out stage, possibly. It could have some of the Punch-Out fighters. Let's see, what other stages are there? Let me think about it for a second. Well, the Nintendog stage has the Nintendog for the 3DS. Super Mario Galaxy stage could have something. Besides the anti-gravity, they can pretty much do anything here. So, it depends what they do in the time that they have. But I think this is really cool that they're adding more stage hazards with characters from the actual game. Because before, we had minor stage hazards. On the Bridge of Eldin stage, we had that, the king guy and the little guy. Oh my god, that guy was hilarious. On the Yoshi stage, we had the fly guys and the hills that went up and down. So I'm not exactly sure what this could mean. I mean, this could mean that there's other stage hazards for stage that we don't know yet. Like, maybe the spirit train stage could have maybe the ghost ship go by. We already saw the little, like, engine, but maybe the ghost ship can come by, and the two, the bosses on that, they could interfere with the stage somehow. Let's see, the Skyloft stage could maybe have loft wings. It could be limitless to what they could do here. But I love how they started the week off like this, Sakurai. I'm just really glad that they did this, because I enjoyed Ocarina of Time a lot. That was probably one of the best remakes that they've made in a long time. And then they did like Star Fox 64 and stuff, but I think Ocarina of Time was a great game to begin with, and I'm really glad that they brought it back for the 3DS, and I'm really glad that they're representing the Ocarina of Time here on the 3DS version and not the Wii U version. It's still possible that they might actually make a Wii U stage for Ocarina of Time. I know they're not, but I really wish that they would do the spirit, or the Sacred Realm, and I thought that would be a really cool stage, but, you know, we'll have to wait till Super Smash Bros. 5. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about here. Also, there's one more thought that I want to think about. Link Between Worlds, that just recently came out, and we already have a lot of 3DS stages for Zelda, and we only have one on the Wii U so far, and we'll probably get the Return of the Bridge of Eldin stage as like a classic. But do you guys think that maybe somehow that they might incorporate a Link Between Worlds level on the Wii U? And I mean, you're probably thinking, alright, no, they're staying true to the game. However, they might do the same thing with the Kid Icarus stage for the Wii U, only they might base it more on the older Kid Icarus games, Kid Icarus, and Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters. They might make it more, close to that, but they might just use references from the other game. I don't know, they could do that. They did do it with the Pilot Wings stage as well. That was a recent 3DS games that they remade, but it used to be on the NES, so I mean, but they did bring in Pilot Wings sort of features for that, so I'm like, okay, they could do anything, so they could make it, like the old, the Link Between Worlds, but make it kind of like the old game that it was based off of, which I sadly cannot remember right now. I'm like drawing a blank here. But I think that they could make it on a Wii U, and all your characters, kind of like in Flat Zone, they could be flat. So I thought that would be really cool, and I actually saw like a concept art that somebody did, and it was really cool. And all the Brawl characters, or all the Smash characters were in like their paper form. So I thought that would be cool, but something that they definitely could not do. I mean, they could, but you know, that would be cool. But anyway, we're moving on to day 2 now. I talked about them long enough, and now I'm going to talk about the item confirmed. It's an old item, but it's been remade to look really cool. It's the bumper item. Now, Sakurai goes on to say here, he talks about it a little bit more, and it's been redone and stuff. And it says, pick of the day, the bumper is back with a detailed new design. This also means that there will be no flippers. Now, people are like, what's a flipper? Now, in Super Smash Bros. Melee, there was a flipper item. I think it was based off of Balloon Fighter. Not exactly sure, but they based it off of that. But now it seems to have more of a pinball design. And it's funny because Waluigi was confirmed last week, and you know, Waluigi pinball. Anyway, he showed another picture as well, and it shows the back of the pinball bumper, and it says, here's the back side of the bumper. There's way too much detail put into the side you really can't see. The designers really went overboard. So I think this is really interesting. They showed a definitely a detailed other side of this bumper here, and I think it's amazing. I really love I really love the design of this. They really made it really chic looking, and not actual chic, but more sleek, I guess you can say. Here's a picture of what it used to look like. It used to be blue, and I definitely like the new design better. I like the red and everything. This is definitely going to be a, something to reckon with. This bumper. I loved turning on like only bumpers in a battle, and then you just bump people back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it was amazingly fun. So this picture really doesn't show much else besides this new redesign for an item. Now, Sakurai does have has been redesigning every single item so far. We've seen that in the home run bat, the capsule, and other items as well. So I'm thinking that Sakurai will be bringing back old items that will have returned from the past games that have been kind of like veteran items, but redesign them all. So I think that's really good that he did that. He did that in Brawl as well, so I like that. Next picture is King DDD. This doesn't really show that much. It's just him using his hammer. Sakurai says, pick of the day. So far, which attack can blast away enemies the most dynamically? Is it King DDD's fully charged jet hammer? Nah, it can't be the KO uppercut. You can damage yourself by overcharging this attack, so watch out. So he's referencing Little Mac's new move, and even the jet hammer fully powered up cannot beat Little Mac's one-hit KO uppercut. I can't wait to see how OP this is gonna be, but I'm actually kind of excited to use it because just that feeling of like really smacking someone is a lot of fun. So not much to see here. It shows the island in the background, and it really shows in depth how far this place can go. This plane here, and the island that's in kind of the middle here, I believe is the, I can't tell here, but it actually looks like the same island that you, played the mini golf game on. I'm not exactly sure. This might just be the other island where you watch, where the fireworks lookout place is. I'm not exactly sure. I play this game a lot, and in Wii Sports Resort, I played the airplane game a lot, and that was kind of like my favorite game on here. So this is what it seems like. It might be the Crab Island or whatever it was called, Crab Rock Island, where you played mini golf. It doesn't necessarily look like it here, but who knows, it could be. I'm just maybe not seeing it because I can't really see the Crab Rock in the background. So basically, this picture, people were wondering where this picture of King DDD with the sweat droplets beating down his face came from, and what animation that was. It's actually just an extended animation, as seen here in this new picture of him charging back his jet hammer. And he actually did this in some of the Kirby games as well, when he pulled back his jet hammer. So I like that they added that little detail. His facial expressions are awesome. And one more thing here, Pikachu is using his down taunt. Now, I believe it's his down taunt, as I don't ever do research on the taunts. So, I'm pretty sure this is Pikachu's down taunt. I used it a lot because I think it was because I used it a lot when I was playing online, because my down taunt said DK down, and Pikachu said, like, DK. It sounded like he was saying DK, so it really sounded like he was saying DK down or something like that. So I used that a lot. So this is his confirmation of his down smash. And I thought it was like the cutest down taunt, not down smash. If that was a down smash and they made that powerful, I thought that would be really cool. But this seems like it could be his down taunt, or it could be his down smash. And I actually didn't mess that up because he has a similar down smash. I actually think this is his down taunt because he's not like, he doesn't have lightning around him, but his down taunt was like a spinning move where he would spin and he would create kind of like an electrical current around him. So I don't think that's what it is. It could be just his down taunt, but I like it. I like Pikachu. This wasn't totally a waste. Alright, next picture is pick of the day number 4, the 4th day this week. It's Little Mac, and it talks about his I didn't know what it was before. I thought it was just like a punching move, but we see all Little Mac's moves now. We see all his special attacks as of now. So it says pick of the day, Little Mac's side special oh, hold on guys, side smash attack. Okay, that's my bad. It's not his side special. Side smash attack is his straight right punch, but it can transform into an uppercut if you tilt diagonally upward, or a body hook if you tilt diagonally downward. The body hook is the most devastating of these moves, and it doesn't blast opponents away. So, first we see that in the middle is his regular side smash, and I actually thought this was his side special, my bad. But, and the one on the left is his uppercut, and his body hook is the down, if you tilt the, what is it called? Where is it? Oh, tilt, downward, I guess. I guess he didn't, really specify that, but, on the right, so you can see that there. So, it shows his, side smash attack. I believe this was shown in the trailer when Villager was using the Lloyd rocket and Pit was using Pit was there as well. They showed him like charging it up, and some of them turned into an uppercut, and I believe that yeah, he used it quite a few times. And Sakurai didn't include another picture, but he included a little bit more information in the post. It says the trick in activating these punches is to avoid tilting the controls diagonally from the get-go. Instead, tilt up or down right after the smash attack starts kicking in. You can also tilt up or down while you're powering up. So this is going to be a powered up move, and he looks like he has a lot of really heavy punches in this game. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this character is playing out. So he must be really weak in the air. He must not be able to get his punches quick enough. So I'm very interested to see how his on-stage moves will work on the ground, and his ground attacks, and I want to see how his aerial attacks work as well. I think they're going to be super slow. So he's saying that there's going to be more to characters than just punching or using their side special, because he's saying that here, before you even use the attack, you can tilt up or down to plan how it's going to work out. So you have to time it just right in order to get a more devastating attack. And I'm going to be using his downward uppercut a lot. So this is probably going to be part of all his... It could be a part of all his smashes. It could be all in one. So he might not have all the other smashes. So we'll see how that turns out. But this could just be an all-in-one smash. I don't know yet. And his leg looks like it's barely hanging on. And he looks like a rag doll or something. And his arm. I think that's kind of interesting. His arm has almost disappeared in the one on the right. So, and that's pretty much all I have to say about this screenshot. And I'm so excited, because last night I was up and I found the 5th pick of the day to be the most interesting out of all of them in a while. So I'm very excited about this because it's a confirmation of the 3DS stage, the island from Animal Crossing New Leaf, and I'm so excited to see this. I'm just... Since they showed the picture of Donkey Kong, as you can see it here, we were all expecting the island to be a stage. But I really never thought that it would go into this much detail, and Sakurai really did a good job on this. So, here's the picture, and it says, pick of the day. There's a new stage for the Nintendo 3DS version, Tortimer Island. I've been here countless times to catch bugs. And if anybody who's played Animal Crossing New Leaf, they know that the island is a must-go place to get the rare bugs, especially at nighttime. And I'm so excited to see this as a stage. Now, the odd thing is here is the dock is on the left, and when we see the DK picture, the dock ends it's on the right of the island here. So I'm glad that Sakurai kind of confirmed this here, but he goes on to say that what a beautiful day on this stage. Fighters are randomly placed on a different island layout every time they visit. Yar, come back anytime, will ye? So, I really like how he did this. I'm sure Sakurai doesn't speak, like, Sea Pirate, like Cap'n does. But, he shows a picture here with the villager, and, I think it's like the little girl. And she is pretty much the biggest troll on this island. Even more so the troll, the corner lawnmower. that was pretty troll, but you know what? I think I would actually really like the corner lawnmower as a stage hazard for this, because that would be really interesting. It could come out like the door or something in the back, and I'd really like to see that like come like attack the players. It would really be really cool if they did that. I wonder if Villager will have the hammer as like any of his smashes or what. I don't know. I think that would be really cool. Maybe instead of the axe. I don't know. So, as I said, I'm really excited about this. This is an actual stage that changes every time you play it. Now, I'm sure you'll get some repeats, but it's similar to the Mushroom Kingdom or the Yoshi's Island stage on Brawl, and I really like that it changes every time you play on it, as it did, like when you got Club Tournament in Animal Crossing New Leaf, you were set to a different island all around the world. You'd go to a different island every time you went by yourself and you didn't connect, with a friend, or you can connect through Nintendo Wi-Fi and go to a different island every time, and there would be people from all around the world that you could talk to, play with, catch bugs, and it would simulate different times of the day. So, the first thing I want to talk about here is, we see here that the sky is bright, it's midday here, it's sunny. So, what I want to know here is, do you guys think that the stage would change times of day as it did in the Smashville stage on Brawl or in actual Animal Crossing New Leaf? Cause Sakurai does say here that I've been here countless times to catch bugs, and the only time you could really catch the rare bugs was at night. So I'm thinking, do you really think that they could incorporate the nighttime as well? I think that this is a definite that they could do. So, now another odd thing here is that when they show the screenshot, there's no like white fence here, as seen in the DK picture. I'm trying to figure out what this could be, cause when you went to the island, you rode the boat, and do you guys think that possibly you could ride the boat to the island? You would start fighting on the boat and you would drive in the water, and then you would arrive on a random island. I think this would be really cool if they incorporated, but it wouldn't be the small boat that we have in Animal Crossing New Leaf. Oh no, it would have to be a lot bigger. It would actually have to be a ship, sort of like the Wind Waker stage we saw pirate ship on Super Smash Bros. Brawl, how it sort of traveled like that and traveled to different locations, only this one would permanently stop at the island until the fight was over. I don't know if you did like a 1-minute match, you would only be like on the boat for the whole match, and I don't think that would be necessarily fair, because like, if you were on the Mushroomy Kingdom map, if you played, I think it was like a minute or 2 minutes, I think it was a 2-minute match, you'd go through a full cycle of the Mushroomy Kingdom, and if not, you'd be cut short. I don't know if that was 1 minute or 2 minutes. I believe it was 2. But I don't know, they could definitely do it here. In the DK picture, it does show like a white outline. So I'm not sure. It shows like Cap'n here and his box and his cooler, and you can see it here in this picture of this person that's ready to go to the island. He has his lunchbox here, and there's Cap'n like there. So I'm curious to see what they'll do here. Maybe it's just different island designs, but I don't know. One other thing is they show a different picture here of a character in these two screenshots we were shown last night. And there's a picture of Tortimer in front of the gate here, which makes sense because it's called Tortimer Island, and we get the official name now. But here we see the little island girl, who, as I was saying before, she's a troll. She's always like, come play shop with me, and then your response is, come on, or come in, our shop is open, or something like that. She's just such a troll, and she sells you, like, the rarest bug for, like, 2 bells. So, it's so hilarious to see her in there. I wonder if we'll see, Leilani. I believe that's, Captain's wife, and, I don't remember the little girl's name. I think it's, like, it starts with a P, I don't remember. And we also don't see the gyroid here. Now, if you see this picture right now, it's the dark one. There's a little gyroid there, and he lends you the items and stuff. So, I'm thinking that the gyroid will probably cycle through the different islands. So each time you'll get a different character, different island result. And I want to just say this. Now, in the original Animal Crossing, well, it wasn't the original. It was the GameCube version. It was Animal Crossing population something. I don't remember. But it was the GameCube version. There was an island in that game as well. And you were able to go around in there, and Captain would also take you to the island there as well. But this is obviously based on the 3DS version, because we see all the 3DS textures. But it's also a reference to the original island that we saw in the GameCube. Now, I'm looking at it here, and the GameCube really doesn't show any docks or anything, so, I mean, they couldn't have ripped the design off from the GameCube. But they might have... I don't know what they exactly did here. So, we'll have to see if we'll get any GameCube references here from the old island. Final thoughts, there's a lake here that's usually... There's, like, a little pond that usually isn't there in the regular island. I guess that's just, like... I don't know, references to the stage changing, always changing. I think the dock locations will change. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how this will play out yet, but I really like how Sakurai is making a stage that changes every time you visit it. The only other thing here is I'm thinking that the bugs might appear on the trees. There's like a little lemon on the tree there. So I'm thinking that the lemons may fall kind of like they did in the Melee stage, Green Greens for the Kirby stage, how the apples would fall, and you can either use them as like a throwable item or as something to heal your health. So I'm thinking that it's possible to use that here, and also the tree is a platform, so you can use that as a platform as well. And I'm thinking that the bugs might appear. I also think that fish might appear in the water, as well as the little hermit crabs might crawl around. And again, I'm really hoping that the Cornimer lawnmower will come up and troll somebody really bad. I'm really hoping for that. So that's pretty much all I have for today. I kind of like condensed it. I didn't do any commercials today because I just wanted to do this. But there's a little bit more I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. So I'm actually going to do the commercials now, and then I have a few opinions to ask you guys. So enjoy the commercials, and we'll see you guys back here in a few minutes. Thank you. Hey guys, Super Koopa here, and I'm doing things a little bit differently today, and you're probably wondering, why is he doing everything different today? Well, because I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Mario Fun channel, and what's been happening, and what's coming up for it. So first of all, I'd like to just acknowledge that there is a new profile picture, as well as a new banner that I made for our channel, and that took about 2 to 3 hours each, but they ended up turning out really good. So I'm glad that those turned out. Let's see what else. I also have been updating the website a little bit, and that actually gets updated weekly. So if you guys could check that out, it's a lot of fun, and there's music, and there's a lot of information on Nintendo Uncovered, as well as Mario Kart 8, like all the newest stuff for that, as well as Smash Bros. I'm always adding rosters and stuff to that, so you can see my ever-growing opinions on that, I guess. I'm going to be doing a lot more Mario Kart 8 on the channel anyways, because it's coming out pretty soon. So I'm also going to be doing a new segment called Throwback Thursdays, and this is kind of adding on to the old Blast from the Past series that I've been doing. And it's going to be the exact same thing, only it's just going to be called Throwback Thursdays, Blast from the Past, you know, whatever. But same show, same videos, but same game still. But as soon as I'm done with that, I'll move on to a different one, and I don't know exactly which game, but that's why we're going to be doing it every Thursday. So Nintendo Uncovered, it's like Super Radio, that hasn't been for a while. No, I'm not making an announcement that's coming back, because that's almost officially died. The dream's still there, but, you know. And Nintendo Uncovered on each Saturday. Pokemon Black version 2 Let's Play every Wednesday or Thursday, whatever one I can get it done by. And on Thursdays, I'll be doing Throwback Thursdays. So, and then any other video that'll be posted in the week, which will probably be Mario Kart 8, because I'm going to be doing a lot on that, as I said. So, on top of that, Nintendo's been really releasing some new stuff, especially a few weeks back. I actually said it in my last video, but if you guys didn't see that, you can check it out right now. It's in the commercials for my last Nintendo Uncovered in between my discussions. But Nintendo Wi-Fi is shutting down all its Wii and DS Wi-Fi for Nintendo Wi-Fi, which includes Mario Kart DS and Wii, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Pokemon, and Spirit Tracks, all those games that we love so much. So I'm actually, in the Throwback Thursday, I'm going to actually be doing some Mario Kart DS in there, just enjoying the Wi-Fi before it shuts down. We'll do some Wi-Fi races, so I think that'll be really fun. If I can get maybe even Super Lupa on that, we'll race each other, since it's been so long since we played Mario Kart DS, and that's actually been the game that started us out with the Mario Fun channel, and even the name Super Koopa and Super Lupas. So let's see, what else was I going to talk about today? Oh, yes, now this one's important, guys. It's the month of March now, and the Mario Fun channel is going to be 2 years old. Its anniversary is coming up March 31st. So, I don't know what I'm going to exactly be doing for that yet, but what I want to see how much participation we're going to get for this. I don't think we're going to be doing a fun room, maybe, but we'll have to, I still need to chat with the other members. But, so yeah, I want you guys' I want questions. Now, questions from the past, questions about our channel, about us, about games we play, our stats in those games, you know,
favorite games, favorite moments, you know, stuff like that, and stuff like that. So I just would like to see participation. I'm going to ask weekly on this. You can ask as many questions as you want. I won't turn them down because I have a feeling that we're going to get very low attendance on these videos. And that's another thing I also want to say, is if you guys have any friends that like Nintendo at all, just tell them about this, because I don't want to make these videos for nothing, and they take a lot of work. So, yes, so the Mario Fun Channel's anniversary is coming up, and I'm really excited for it, because it's 2 years full of videos and memories and a lot of wasted time. But so yeah, I'm really excited for that, and I don't know exactly what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do another wager like we did, but usually that's for major either view events or subscribers, and last time we had like the big numbers, so we'll see what happens this time. But I think we might do on 50,000 video views, which is actually coming up in about 3,500 video views, so that's not too far away, guys. So expect to see one of those maybe as well. So we're gonna be busy, but I can only at least do 3 week. We'll see what happens with that, and if it takes off, then you know, we'll get some more of that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this, and I was really happy about the post discussion this week from Miiverse and all 5 pictures. So I was really happy about that. Got to see a new stage from Animal Crossing New Leaf, which pretty much died in my sense. I haven't played it in ages, and I pretty much stopped the Let's Plays with that, or whatever I was doing with that. But so yeah, I still like the game, but it's just I've been busy. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Continue to support us, and yeah, thank you guys again. Bye.